Hey there, fooders! I have been waiting for this week since February, and I am super excited. The NFL regular season kicks off this week, and not only that, but on Thursday we have a rematch of the Super Bowl between the Denver Broncos and the Carolina Panthers. So I have a perfect tailgate recipe here of Colorado green chili nachos, perfect for your party. Let's get in the kitchen and see how it's done. So first we're going to sear up 2 pounds of cubed pork shoulder in a couple tablespoons of vegetable oil. The reason we're using pork shoulder is that it does have some fat running through it, and that will break down really nicely as we cook it for a long time without it drying out. Now once we've got a good sear on our pork, we're going to take 3 tablespoons of flour and add it in. Now this is going to mix with the oil and make a roux, which is going to thicken up our sauce later on. Cook your pork with the flour for another 3 minutes or so until you get it nice and brown. Next we're going to add about 2 teaspoons of salt and about 1 teaspoon of black pepper. And then lastly to the pork we're going to add 1 cup of chicken broth. Now since this game is on a Thursday and I have to work on Thursdays, we are going to use the crock pot, because then we can just put it in the morning and let it go all day, and when we get back it will be done. Now depending on how much time you have, you can either cook it on low for 8 hours or on high for 4 hours. We don't want to waste any of those good pan drippings, so we're going to add 3 tablespoons of vegetable oil followed by our 1 diced onion and 3 diced Anaheim chilies followed by 3 cloves of minced garlic. We're going to cook these for another 4 minutes or so just to get the flavors really developed, and just don't forget to scrape all those good pork drippings out of the pan. While these are going, we're going to remove the husks of about 10 tomatillos. So when you see green salsas and green chili sauces and things like this, they are using green tomatillos, not a green tomato. And a tomatillo is actually a little bit closer related to a gooseberry than a tomato, even though you can use it in place of a tomato for when you're looking for a green sauce over a red sauce. So we're going to cut these up into small dices. You don't have to be precise with this because they are going to cook away and they're going to be the base of our green chili sauce. Once our other vegetables have sauteed for about 4 minutes, we're going to add in our tomatillos and saute them with it for another 1 minute or so, just till they release some of their juice. Then we're going to add this into our crock pot full of pork and head off to work. And after you've been at work for 8 hours, this is what you get to come home to, an amazing pot of Colorado green chili. But hey, we're not done. Now a lot of people like their green chili with the big chunks of pork, but since we're making nachos, we want it spread all over the chips, so we're going to shred our pork into little strips. And I like to do this with some tongs and a fork. Now my biggest pet peeve when it comes to nachos is not enough diversification of the toppings to the chip ratio. So we're going to do 2 layers. We're going to take our first layer of the green chili, and on top of our chili we're going to add some shredded cheddar and Monterey Jack cheese. Then on top of this we're going to add another thin layer of chips, and follow this up with another ladle of our pork green chili, and then a blanket of shredded cheese. Then we're going to broil this for 5 minutes until our cheese is golden brown and melted. Then take a big spatula and try to get as much of the nachos as you can as you transfer it to your serving dish. And there you have it, a delicious mountain of Colorado green chili nachos. The perfect tailgate food for Thursday night as you guys watch the Denver Broncos take on the Carolina Panthers again. Thank you guys so much for watching. Make sure you give this recipe a try. Don't forget to subscribe to our channel, give this video a thumbs up, and follow us on Instagram and Facebook. And we will see you Wednesday for our delicious Carolina Panthers recipe that you do not want to miss. See you guys later!